Many people think that climate change is only related to global warming. Yes, it is related, but global warming is only one subset of a universal set called climate change. If I simplify the thing, then climate change is basically increase of greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. You know, a greenhouse gas called CO2 is increase about 50% in the atmosphere in the pre-industrial era. These level of CO2 have not seen for millions of years. Due to climate change, deserts are expanding and heat waves and wildfires are become more common. But the question arises, why greenhouse gases are increasing in the atmosphere? If you Google it, you find that this is due to human activities like burning of fossil fuel, basically a humongous amount of consumption. Now, if the climate change is due to consumption, then who consume? Yes, I know I sound stupid. Everybody consume, everybody use electricity, everybody drive some vehicle or own house or rent house. But thing is that I consume according to my need or I consume according to my greed. I'm not talking about people like me and you. I'm talking about that bloody billionaire. They force us to consume products so that they become more rich and emit more greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. You know, only few billionaires in the year 2024 caused 10 lakh deaths, but never accept it. Surprisingly, they blame us. They say, hey mediocre man, if you are consuming 1 watt, then for the sake of climate, you have to consume, you have to reduce your consumption to 0.7 watt. But they never tell us that he is consuming 1 gigawatt. And no politician, no celebrity, not anyone raising concern about that mass extinction. We have to understand why someone who have a lot of wealth consume madlessly. Oh, you have 70 lakh crore rupees. What can you do with that? Then Mr. and Mrs. Billionaire say, I make more money from that. This is nothing but a lack of Atmagyan. Yes, even scientists agree that climate change is not a technological issue, it's a spiritual crisis. And the only person who is talking about Atmagyan, and not only in India but globally, he reveals the real reality of the climate change in front of us. I'm talking about Mr. Acharya Prashant. He reveals us what is the true purpose of the spirituality. He introduced us from the very core philosophy of the Sanatan Dharma, Vedanta. He teaches us verse by verse a very powerful scripture called Srimad Bhagavad Gita. If I am not wrong, then popular gurus in our country never encourage us to ask what we are doing, why we are doing, what are the real issues of our life these days. Simply they make spirituality some otherworldly thing. But the only purpose of spirituality is liberation, and Sri H.R. Prashant connect the spirituality from your life. He talking about unemployment, climate change, women welfare, malnutrition. And I think popular gurus in our country are denying from their responsibilities. Acharya Prashant is the author of more than 180 books, and some of them are national bestsellers. If you want to understand the very meaning of your life and why we greed, and eventually our greed becomes climate change, then please join live Gita sessions with Acharya Prashant, because Gita doesn't change life, it becomes life.